Answering the Fool's Lecture, Proverbs chapter 26, verse 5. Professor Dane Whitmore prided himself on two things: his Oxford education and his voice, which he believed belonged on a documentary about ancient empires. He taught Ethics 201 at Langston University and considered his students lucky to be breathing the same air. Every lecture was a monologue, every question rhetorical. He rarely assigned readings. "Because I already contain the distilled wisdom of the canon," he once said aloud. That Tuesday morning, the lecture hall was quiet, except for the rhythmic scratching of pens and the occasional sigh. Whitmore paced at the front of the room like a general surveying his troops. "Modern morality," he declared, "is a confused mess because young people your age, think truth is relative. But let's be honest, truth is what I say it is." Some students chuckled nervously. Others kept their heads down. Only one hand went up. Professor Whitmore narrowed his eyes. "Yes, Miss Kirk," the student replied. "Sophia Kirk," he smirked. "Very well, Miss Kirk, enlighten us." Sophia was a philosophy major with a calm voice and a sharp mind. Wouldn't it be ethically inconsistent for a professor to claim truth is objective, while simultaneously saying it begins and ends with his opinion? Whitmore blinked. "I'm speaking, of course, as a trained philosopher. My opinions are informed, still opinions," she said evenly. "By definition, not truth, just interpretation." The class stirred. Phones went quietly face down. People leaned forward. Whitmore raised an eyebrow. "So you're challenging me?" Sophia shrugged. "Only the logic." The professor smiled in that thin, dismissive way meant to humiliate. "Then perhaps you'd like to teach the class, Miss Kirk?" She tilted her head. "I could, but I'd rather answer you according to your folly, lest you be wise in your own eyes." A few students gasped. The biblical tone caught even Whitmore off guard. "Proverbs chapter 26, verse 5, she added. "It means sometimes the best way to challenge bloated conceit is to hold up a mirror. Let the overbearing arrogant hear his own folly out loud." Whitmore's jaw tightened. "So you think I'm a fool?" "I think," Sophia said, "that claiming moral truth is whatever you say it is, especially in a class about ethics, isn't teaching. It's indoctrination. And if you wanted students who only listened, you'd be better off giving the lecture in an empty echo chamber." Silence fell. Someone near the back whispered, "She's not wrong." Whitmore stood still, one hand resting on the podium. For the first time that semester, he seemed unsure what to say. Finally, he cleared his throat. "Noted. Class dismissed." The room erupted in quiet murmurs as students gathered their things. Some smiled at Sophia as they passed. She didn't gloat. She just packed her notebook and walked out. The next week, the syllabus had changed. Assigned readings reappeared. So did class discussions. Whitmore never apologized, but Sophia noticed something different in his tone. Less preaching, a little more listening, and even a glimmer of humility. And sometimes that's enough.